Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we diving deep into a topic that many people dream about: how to make your first crore. Now, 1 crore might sound like a massive, unattainable number, but what if I told you it's more about understanding the rules of the game than just working hard? They aren't the rules you learn in school. These are the hidden rules of money that the wealthy understand and use every single day. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes, and I'll break down 5 of these powerful rules that can completely change your financial trajectory. By the end of this video, you won't just have a vague idea, you'll have a practical roadmap. Ready to unlock the secrets? Let's get started. The first hidden rule is something I call mind the gap. No, I'm not talking about the London Underground. I'm talking about the gap between your income and your expenses. Most people focus all their energy on one thing: earning more. They chase promotions, switch jobs for a better salary, and work overtime. And while increasing your income is important, it's only half the equation. The truly wealthy are masters at managing the other side, their expenses. They understand that it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep. Think about it. If you get a 20,000 rupee raise, but your lifestyle inflates by 22,000 rupees, you're actually going backward financially. The goal isn't just to earn more. It's to systematically widen the gap between your income and your spending. Every month, your mission should be to make that gap as wide as possible. That gap is your secret weapon. It's the money you'll use to build your fortune. So before you chase the next big paycheck, look at your bank statement. Where can you trim the fat? Where can you optimize? Mastering this gap is the foundational step to building serious wealth. This brings us to our second, and possibly most crucial, hidden rule. Make your money work for you, not just you work for your money. We've all heard this, but what does it actually mean in practice? It means turning the money you save from minding the gap into a team of tiny employees who work for you 24/7, even while you sleep. This is the magic of compounding, and it's how fortunes are truly built. Leaving your savings in a bank account is like having your employees sit around doing nothing. They're actually losing value over time due to inflation. You need to put them to work. This means investing. It could be in mutual funds, stocks, real estate, or even starting a small side business. The specific vehicle doesn't matter as much as the principle. You are transitioning from an active earner to a passive owner. Let's say you invest 10,000 rupees a month. In the beginning, it feels slow, but over time, the returns you earn start earning their own returns. Your money starts having babies, and those babies grow up and have their own babies. This exponential growth is the single most powerful force in finance. The earlier you start, the more powerful it becomes. Don't wait until you have a large amount. Start now with whatever you have, and let your army of money workers start building your empire. Now for our third hidden rule, and it's a mindset shift: stop trading time for money. This is the trap that keeps most people stuck. A job, by its very nature, is a system where you trade a unit of your time for a unit of money. The problem? You have a finite amount of time. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can't work 25. This means your income will always have a ceiling. To break through this ceiling and reach that 1 crore mark, you must find ways to decouple your income from your time. How do you do this? By building or buying assets. An asset is something that generates income without your direct hour-for-hour involvement. Writing an ebook is an asset. It can sell copies for years. Creating a YouTube channel like this one is an asset. Videos can earn ad revenue long after they're published. Investing in a dividend-paying stock is an asset. It pays you just for owning it. Buying a rental property is an asset. Tenants pay you rent every month. The goal is to shift your focus from how can I work more hours to how can I build or acquire more assets. Every asset you add is a new stream of income that isn't tied to your personal time, bringing you one step closer to financial freedom. Let's move on to the fourth hidden rule, which is leverage good debt, avoid bad debt. Debt has a bad reputation, and for good reason. Many people are drowning in what I call bad debt. This is debt used to buy liabilities, things that lose value and take money out of your pocket. Think credit card debt for a fancy dinner, a personal loan for a vacation, or an expensive car loan. This kind of debt makes you poorer. It's a weight dragging you down. However, the wealthy understand that there is another kind of debt. Good debt is money you borrow to buy an asset that will grow in value or generate income. For example, taking a loan to buy a rental property that generates more in rent than the monthly EMI is good debt. You're using the bank's money to make yourself richer. Taking a business loan to invest in equipment that increases your profits is good debt. The key is to ask one simple question before you borrow money. Will this purchase put money into my pocket or take money out of it? Learn to use other people's money, the banks, to build your asset column. This is leverage, and when used wisely, it's like pouring gasoline on your wealth-building fire. It can accelerate your journey to 1 crore significantly. Finally, we arrive at our fifth and final hidden rule. Invest in your financial education relentlessly. Your single greatest asset is not a stock, not a piece of real estate, but the 6 inches between your ears, your mind. The financial world is constantly changing. New investment opportunities arise, tax laws change, and economic cycles shift. What worked 10 years ago might not work today. The people who get and stay rich are lifelong learners. They don't just save and forget. They actively seek knowledge. Read books on finance, investing, and business. Follow financial news. Watch educational content, just like you're doing right now. Take a course on stock market analysis. The more you learn, the better you'll become at identifying opportunities and avoiding risks. You'll be able to make your own informed decisions instead of blindly following someone else's tips. Investing a few thousand rupees and a few hours a week in your financial knowledge can yield returns of lakhs or even crores over your lifetime. It's the highest ROI investment you will ever make, guaranteed. Your journey to 1 crore isn't a lottery ticket. It's a curriculum. You have to study for it. So let's quickly recap the 5 hidden rules of money. First, mind the gap. Consciously widen the space between what you earn and what you spend. Second, make your money work for you. Invest your savings so they start generating their own income through compounding. Third, stop trading time for money. Build or buy assets to create income streams that are independent of your time. Fourth, leverage good debt. Learn to use borrowed money projetos to acquire income-producing assets. And fifth, invest in your financial education. Continuously improve your knowledge, as it's your most valuable asset. These rules aren't complicated, but they require discipline and a shift in perspective. Building wealth to 1 crore and beyond is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about a series of smart, consistent choices made over time. Start by implementing just one of these rules this week. Maybe it's tracking your expenses to find that gap. Or maybe it's buying your first financial book. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this breakdown valuable. If you did, please hit that like button, as it really helps the channel grow. And if you want more content to help you on your financial journey, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which one of these rules resonated with you the most? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.